Good afternoon from beautiful downtown Fort Lauderdale. I'm your South Florida lawyer, Patrick McGeehan, and I am your best friend at your worst time. I always try to bring you information and tips based on real life experience, real life cases I've handled as a policeman and a lawyer. And I'd like to tell you about a new law that went into effect on July 1st that helps domestic violence victims. Often in a domestic violence case, a person doesn't leave the abusive relationship for financial reasons, basically because they can't afford to. They rely so much on the other person, they can't afford to get out themselves. Well, the state of Florida entered a new law, signed into law by Governor Ron DeSantis. It went into effect on July 1st. Victims of domestic violence in Florida can now obtain unemployment benefits. Here's what you have to do. You have to be obviously a victim of domestic violence. You have to have a restraining order or domestic violence or some type of injunction in place. And you have to try to maintain or find employment. But if you are forced to leave your job because you're a domestic violence victim, because the respondent or the other person in the case is making your life miserable, stalking you at your job, harassing your fellow co-workers, sending them derogatory information on you, and it just becomes a situation where you have to resign from that job, now you can claim unemployment benefits. It's not a lot of money. I think it's $275 per week max, but it's something. It's some type of help coming from the state of Florida. And there's your information on domestic violence, your tip for the day in family law. I'm your South Florida lawyer, Patrick McGeehan. I am your best friend at your worst time, and I lawyer in paradise, the life of a Miami lawyer.